Hi, Mark Savage with Savage on Wheels. Recently I test drove the new Hyundai Sonata gasoline engine version. Really nice family sedan, economical, super styling. I think the car looks great. Now I've got the 2020 hybrid version. This thing is just out. We don't even have final pricing on it yet, but nice looking car, just like the regular car. But here's one of the coolest things I think that this thing has, and that's solar panels in the roof. I mean, it's a hybrid, so you want, as much electricity and battery charging as possible. Well, they say in a sunny climate, by having these solar panels on the roof, you're going to get somewhere between 1,200 and 1,236 miles extra every year. So we're taking a look under the hood here for the hybrid. We got an electric motor and we've got a 2-liter gasoline powered engine, and they work together for the hybrid power, regenerative braking, the solar panels on the roof to give you more battery power so that you can get better gas mileage. So this one right now, I'm getting about 50 miles per gallon, and it's supposed to range between 47 and 52 or 3 miles per gallon. So big benefit there. No plug-in. You don't have to plug it into your garage when you get there. It's all under the hood of the car here, and with the regenerative braking. One of the cool features with the hybrid too is these special Aero wheels. These are 17 inches. The normal car comes with 15 inches, and that's to help, again, increase your gas mileage by having the air slide over the car better. Other things that they've done is they put some panels underneath the engine. They've also put some panels from the kind of the center section of the car all the way to the back underneath to kind of flatten it out. This is one of the things that some race cars have done, is to help the airflow and keep it going right, sliding over the car more easily so that there's less wind resistance when the car goes down the highway. Another kind of interesting feature that all the versions of the new Sonata have now is this Hyundai Key Card. So I can stick this in my wallet, stick it in my pocket, and that starts the car. I can also program my smartphone to start the car for me, so I don't have to have this handy dandy key fob, although it's fine too, and it's kind of nicely shaped so it's easy to slide in your pocket. A couple other goodies here in this car. So we got a heated steering wheel right here. We got heated and cooled seats. We can either synchronize our dual climate controls, or we can each have our own temperature set the way we want it. And again, you see right now it says I'm getting 49.6 miles per gallon. That's not too shabby. Big wide screen here too, and a split in a couple of different ways, so you can have the map pop up even larger. Another interesting feature here, they've got a system where if you turn the turn signal on and the cameras outside show you in your dash, and it shows in one of the gauges, lights up and shows you the curb on that side and the street on that side. So it helps you avoid hitting a curb, or if there's some loose stuff over there, or maybe even a human being. Unfortunately, you don't want to do that. But and all these cars now too, in their forward sensors, they see pedestrians, and if there's a pedestrian that walks in front of your car is about to step out, it notices that and will either put the brakes on for you or alert you that there's somebody out there. And here we'll show you, I can turn on my turn signal here and it shows me the other side of the car. So you see just the edge of the car and the curb, the street that's out there. So just another little safety device, and I think really clever how they've got it so it lights up on your dash either way, whichever way you're turning. So I know I mentioned earlier this is the Sonata Hybrid, and you think hybrid, what exactly does that mean? Well, of course you got a gas engine and an electric motor, and we have regenerative braking on this and all hybrids, so that when I brake or when I let off the gas and coast, that is regenerating power to the batteries, and you can hear that whine when you're at low speeds, because the car always starts up in electric mode and goes on that electric motor, so that it gives you more efficiency at that electric and gives you more power at the electric end. And then once you get rolling, the gas engine can kick in, or if you're out on the highway, or if you need sudden acceleration, the gasoline engine kicks in. The 192 horsepower combined for the hybrid version. The standard Sonata comes with a 2.5 liter i4 that gets about 191 horsepower, so very similar. Then the upper level cars, trim levels, have a 1.6 liter turbo i4 that only has 180 horsepower, which doesn't sound like it's great compared to the others, but what it has is about 195 foot-pounds of torque, and that means when you hit the gas pedal, that turbo kicks in and boom, off you go. So that has the most power as far as just raw power that you feel. But this is very good, and we've got a sports setting here. We've got a smart setting that reads road conditions, and you know, we can set it various modes here. In fact, I'll play with this a little. We've been in smart mode as we were driving along here. I hit in sport. That changes your shift points a little bit, so now you've got a little more power off the line, and the engine revs just a little bit higher. So number of things of ways you can drive this, but the hybrid doesn't drive dramatically different than a gasoline powered car, and the only real difference you might hear is that little bit of a whine, but otherwise this is a super quiet interior on the car. The hybrids are going to range, I think, from somewhere around $26,000 to $33,000 for starting prices, and the regular Sonata starts about $24,500 and goes up to about $34,500. So again, you're not paying a huge premium of any sort just to have the hybrid, which gets you the better gas mileage.